In this video, we're going to show you an amazing vegetable that you'll be missing out on if you don't include it in your summer garden.
And 4 tips to ensure that you can get the most out of that crop.
Spring's over and you've ripped out your spring crops, and now it's time to get ready for your summer crops.
And what we picked was the Black Eyed Pea. It's a southern tradition, and it not only does it produce the incredible pea that we're used to eating, but also the fact that you can use the entire plant. The tender leaves as they're coming up out of the ground can be used as greens in your salad. The mature leaves can be used and cooked just like spinach, and then the pea pods, when they're in the immature state, can be used chopped up into a salad or used as a stir fry, and you can use the mature pods to make those peas that we're so used to. Now, the reason why we picked the Black Eyed Peas down here in Florida, it's hot. It's hot. So what are the things that we run into in Florida here? There's like 4 that kills us in the summer. One is the summer heat.
Summer heat, the constant rains, the humidity, and the bugs.
Bugs, a lot of bugs. This plant actually originated from Africa, so it's used to poor soil. It's used to intense heats, and it grows incredibly fast, and we have had a blast growing ours.
And there is some of our summer rain.
And there's our summer rain.
Tip number 1, make sure you have the right type of soil.
You want to have a soil that's well drained because of the summer rains that we get. The Black Eyed Peas don't like to have a lot of moisture, so you want to make sure that they get constant water, but it drains out and drains well. Also, this makes the taproot of the Black Eyed Pea drive deep into the soil, and it helps to aerate it. Now, if you already have an established bed, don't do anything to it other than just turn the soil. These peas are a legume, so what they do is they are considered a nitrogen fixer. As the plant grows, it'll reintroduce the nitrogen back into the soil. If you don't have any soil for your raised bed, we use an organic potting mix, and the one that we use is Kellogg's
Organic potting soil. Raised
Kellogg's
bed potting soil.
It's a pretty bag. You can't miss it. It's yellow with a little pink label on the front of it. If you don't know where it is, just look at the link below, but just search Kellogg's organic soil and it should pop right up.
Be sure that when you're planting your seeds, you plant them 1 inch down and 4 inches apart. Now, he has some, in my opinion, a really cute way of measuring this.
Okay, just for speed, from the tip of my finger to my first knuckle is about 1 inch, and then when I make a fist, from one side of my fist to the other side of my fist is 4 inches. So when I go to plant, I'll just lay my fist down, drop a seed and push it in. I'll move it over, drop a seed and push it in, and that creates a very consistent row, and it doesn't slow me down trying to measure it out.
Stay tuned at the end of the thing, and he'll show you other interesting ways of measuring things with his arms.
Tip number 3.
Make sure you keep your soil moist for about 7 days.
That's daily watering. You can either do it by hand, or a soaker hose works really well for us too. We can put it directly over the line and turn it on. If you want to do it with a soaker hose, there's also stuff that's out there that you can hook right up to your hose bib in your house, and it will turn on every day for 20-30 minutes, soak it, and then it'll continue to do that so you don't forget to water it yourself.
And the soaker hose, you can move it around as the plant grows to adjust it. Tip number 4, make sure you check your plants every day. Now, in the mornings, we usually go out with our cup of coffee, and we just kind of walk around and
Big
check.
cup.
Yeah, big cup. And we just kind of walk around and just check the leaves, and it's kind of become part of our favorite part of the day.
It has. One of the things you want to look for, aphids, caterpillars, the chewing marks on your leaves. If you see that, that means that there's going to be some type of invasive insect that's going to be out there. Some of the other things you may want to look at too as an indicator that you may have some is going to be your predatory insects, and those are your ladybugs, your wasps, some lacewing flies. Those are all out there just kind of helping you maintain your garden. Now this morning we were out and it
got really excited.
It was, ladybugs were out everywhere. We saw one aphid, and then we started seeing a bunch of ladybugs.
We saw at least 10 ladybugs.
And then after that, we would see a little bit of ladybugs just moving around from stem to stem, just going out there and doing our natural harvest. Now, that's one of the things that you want to have is leave those guys alone. Let them do the work because they're your best friend out there in an organic garden. Some of the things that we use organically to keep it down, as the seeds come out of the ground, first thing we use is neem oil. Neem oil, what it does is interrupts the hormone cycle inside of the insect, and so it stops the breeding process, and we found that to be pretty successful.
Very successful. For us.
Yeah, and our spring crops got crushed because we didn't use it during the spring season. And then the second thing that we just found that's it's a natural insecticide or a natural bug repellent.
You may even have it in your shower.
Yeah, we actually found it in our shower, and that's this stuff here. This is what Suzanne uses. This is, what is this?
Dr. Bronner's.
This is Dr. Bronner's Health Earth. It's highly rated as an organic soap. What you can use with this particular one has lavender in it, right? And there's another one that has spearmint in it.
Peppermint.
And peppermint and lavender both help repel bugs. So all you need to do with this is put in 1 teaspoon in a pint sprayer or 1 tablespoon in a quart sprayer, mix it up and spray it onto the plant. And it's not going to hurt it at all. Now we use our neem oil once they start getting pretty mature. We use it about once every 10 days, once every 2 weeks, something like that. And then
sometimes even closer together, just depending on the bugs.
Yeah, it depends on what the bugs are eating. And then this is used weekly. It doesn't hurt anything. It washes right off where the neem oil will get absorbed into the plant. So that's our secret tip for you guys to take. You need to let us know if any of this stuff has helped you.
Make sure you go down below, click subscribe, and like if any of this is helpful.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.